Welcome to BMBBH News with Kev. News without the WS.
A career criminal who became a familiar face to Atlanta police died over the weekend in a violent crash. Channel 2's Michael Seiden has more from West Midtown, where police say the 25-year-old was committing multiple crimes before his death.
He's a convicted felon accused of being a member of DFW, or Down for Whatever, one of Atlanta's most notorious gangs. But tonight, the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office has confirmed that 25-year-old Charles McDaniel has died after he crashed this BMW into an unoccupied car before slamming into a tree in the city's historic West End neighborhood. McDaniel's death came a couple of hours after investigators say he and another suspect broke into multiple vehicles parked inside this garage in West Midtown late Friday evening.
Maybe inside the hotel for an hour and a half, then was getting ready to go home, headed back to my car, and when I got to my car, noticed the back passenger window was busted out.
McDaniel and his two younger brothers, Charlie and Isaac, have been on APD's radar for years. In fact, Channel 2 was inside the courtroom in 2017 when Charlie and Isaac pleaded guilty to murdering 50-year-old Anthony Brooks. They were each sentenced to 45 years to serve 18 years in prison. Prior to their convictions, both teens had racked up more than 100 interactions with police. After confirming McDaniel's death, we looked into his criminal history and found numerous arrests, including in 2019 when he was arrested on 15 charges after a reported crime spree that included stealing a Georgia State student's Audi SUV.
I don't wish anything bad on people. You want them to learn their lesson. But yeah, I mean, that right there tells you that there is such a thing as karma.
And that was Michael Seiden reporting. This afternoon, we learned that before that deadly crash, a warrant had been issued for McDaniel. Police say the mother of their 4-year-old child accused him of beating her and attempting to stab her with a pair of scissors.
So, I'm going to say it if y'all don't. Y'all ready? Okay. Dumbass would still be alive today if he wasn't stealing cars. That's a fact. Sorry, not sorry. I can't even say my condolences to the family. They failed this young man. They not only failed, not once, not twice, but 3 times. His 2 younger brothers are in prison for murdering a 50-year-old black man, which I don't consider you one of us after you do something like that. Rotten hell as far as I'm concerned. I always wonder when I hear stories like this, what wrong turn was made in these young men's lives for them to go down these paths. Some would say rap music, which is ridiculous because of the WAP argument many of you put up. Some would say socioeconomic conditions, which causes frustrations that lead to violence as crime as a means of survival. Some would say, and I kind of agree with this one, is bad parenting. How can you not pay attention to the way your kid acts and functions as they are growing up? But it comes from somewhere. However, I will never believe in that racist point of view that black men are somehow genetically predisposed to fail and become criminals. That's just a projection from bitter people who failed their own children. Imagine you leaving a place and there is broken glass on the ground where the vehicle you worked so hard to pay for used to be. Can't say that would be a good day. Charles McDaniel, an alleged gang member, because those still happen for some reason, ran into an empty vehicle and crashed into a tree, taking his own life, sparing the world of any more of his shenanigans. A saving grace of this incident is that he is the only fatality. Thank goodness no one else was hurt. Oh, and he was going to jail anyway. Excuse me, going back to jail for beating his baby mama and threatening to stab her. Now it makes you wonder, a career criminal with a rap sheet as long as a football field, yet somehow a female still found him worthy to procreate with. When you ask yourself what's wrong with this world, you can refer to this story here. Our standards have lowered to cautionary levels, SMH. Question, do y'all feel bad for old Chuck here? You know, he lost his life being stupid, as far as I'm concerned. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Okay, this is Kev. This is BMBBH News without the WS. Till the next time, folks. Godspeed.